Mark, I mean, when it comes to the intersection of technology and building relationships, I mean, what is the biggest lesson learned so far?
For us, it's been, I think, piggybacking off the answer I kind of gave before is, don't build something that you think is cool. Build something that someone really kind of wants to use, whether that's internally or externally, because a happy employee or a happy carrier or a happy driver makes everyone's lives easier. If you are a broker of choice or a 3PL of choice, and if you're a shipper of choice or you're a carrier of choice, it really all comes back to that hey, do we make your life easier? Because this is not a very, the concept of what we do is not very, it's not very difficult to understand. The actual execution of it is on a consistent basis. And so I think, if you don't take what other people do into account, you're probably not going to, so getting feedback, using people that have adoption, all these kind of things kind of lead to that. Whereas I think in the past, we all just wanted to build everything ourselves and build it the way that we wanted it. And, generally speaking, that doesn't work in today's environment.
Yeah, that's a great point there at the end, is really understanding the perspectives and in order to get the buy-in and the adoption that you talked about earlier, right? You really need to understand the perspective of your internal employees that are going to be living and breathing with this technology day in and day out, as well as the partners that you're interfacing with that are going to be tapping into that technology or leveraging that technology, kind of understanding, does it align with their expectations or with the way they want to receive or send that, information as well. Because you're right. I mean, I think if you don't understand those perspectives and alignments, you might be investing in the wrong things that may not, achieve the desired value. Prasad, your thoughts, lessons learned from the intersection of technology and relationship building.
I think I like the way Mark titled his wrap-up thing. Don't just build technology because it's cool, right? I think it applies to vendors too. Don't just build technology because you think it's going to be cool, right? So going beyond technology from a vendor's point is very much important. What I mean by going beyond is, obviously technology has to help your customers, brokers and carriers in this case for us, right? But what other value are you bringing to the table, not just technology, right? As a vendor, a lot of people get stuck in, hey, I got this technology. But what Mark said earlier was the other part of the equation is adaptability. Who are you bringing to the table? So one of the values for us at Strucker Tools has always been, we focused on the carriers. For many years, we stayed with the carriers first before we even introduced our product to brokers. That has helped us add value beyond technology to our customers. So as a vendor, one of the key things people should look at is, what is your beyond value other than just the base value? The base value comes in as technology. The beyond value comes in the network effect of the carriers, right, for us. So that becomes the true value that we bring to the table for our customers, and which could help us go propel much faster. So that, again, going back to the title of our conversation today is it's all in the relationship world, right? We are helping our carriers and our brokers build that relationship through us, through our platform. You got to stay focused to that. I mean, it's easier to go chase the shiny object, but stay focused with it. So those are my two suggestions as we wrap up. Look for beyond technology. Look for stay focused on what you bring to the table.
Well, a lot of great points. And I think that, like I always like to say, we always manage to scratch the surface on these topics, but I think both of you provided some great insights and perspectives and advice on this. And I guess the main takeaway is that, yes, technology and relationships go hand in hand, and they reinforce, each other. And don't ignore, don't overlook the importance of technology, of relationships in the overall, puzzle of what it takes to succeed in this industry.